and this is SFX. On today's show, I'm in Weymouth with Dave Pearce and the Radio 1 Roadshow. Later on, I'll be taking you behind the scenes to see how it all comes together and to meet some of the bands who've been appearing on it this summer. Also on the show, casting aside her wonder bra and picking up a guitar, it's super babe Caprice, hard at work on her new album. And our unsigned band looking for a record deal this week are Kinky Jono from Brighton. But first up, it's Another Level. With a #1, a sellout tour and a platinum debut album behind them, Another Level have quite rightly dismissed all claims that they're just another boy band. Not content with UK success, they're now off to try and conquer the States, but I managed to grab them for a quick chat before they jetted off.
All systems looking good. We're going to another level, another level, another level. All systems go.
Freaky baby. Freaky baby. Come on. Freaky baby. Let me lick you up and down till you say stop. Let me play with your body, baby, make you real hot. Let me do all the things you want me to do. 'Cause tonight, baby, I wanna get freaky with you.
When we look back at it, you think about it, it's amazing. You know, we've had a #1 single, we've got a platinum album. You know, we're just looking for, for the future now. You know, the Nexus album's out in September,
Yeah.
September 13th, and that's our next thing.
Let me do all the things you want me to do.
How are you coping with it, with the attention? Because, I saw you on television this morning and it was screaming.
Oh
Yeah, it's
yeah,
difficult,
well, it's there's no way to ever get used to that kind of situation.
Yeah.
The best thing to do is just control it,
Has it changed you?
Yeah, I met a lot of learned people. I made a lot of contacts. The fans have changed my life. I tell you what, the Japanese fans, not crazy. I wouldn't go crazy, man. But they just like, you see them from a distance. They're too shy to come up to you. They're just standing up.
They do.
They do, totally, don't they?
And then when they do come up to you, they got a wonderful present for you, man.
And they're sweet. I just wish they would come up to us and don't stand, 50 meters away and just be
giggle.
laughing and be shy. Just come up and, say what's up.
You've been in the press recently, does that annoy you?
It can do. At the end of the day, we know that
You know the truth.
people want to know. We just feel that people don't have the right to know necessarily. And when they start, messing with your personal lives and things that, people just wouldn't want other people to know about themselves, and that's wrong. But we know the press want to know what we're up to and want to know what, your so-called famous people are up to, and
Yeah.
you get on with it.
And which celebrity bird you're dating as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
maybe.
On a whole nother level. Little West Side guy.
Having already collaborated with the likes of top US rapper Jay-Z and the Wu-Tang Clan's Ghostface Killah, for the latest single Summertime, Another Level have teamed up with R&B star TQ. You seem really quite well respected within the R&B industry because you can TQ, Jay-Z, that kind of thing. What do you think it is about you that makes people like that want to work with you?
It's just the quality of the music. From the music is good, and the whole outfit is good. I don't think, we're gonna necessarily throw anybody. So I think it's just down to the music. We said early, but very early on that we want to let the music speak for itself.
We recorded the track while TQ was over here on promotion, and TQ, as well as being a recording artist, writes and produces for other artists. So it took a day, he took it away.
And he was like, this track's off the hook. He was so enthused about the record. He just wanted to get straight up on it.
With plans to be the first British R&B act to take America by storm and the hotly tipped new album June-September, it looks like being another great year.
We've been very fortunate. I think that's the secret to our success so far. And the next album is, you know, it's definitely the next stage in our career.
Nexus,
it's called Nexus, yeah. Dot.
You've written quite a few tracks on the new album yourselves, haven't you?
Definitely, yeah.
Has that been a good experience for you?
Definitely. For us, it just kind of come naturally because we were talking about situations that, you know, were relevant to us.
Is it quite personal then, what you've written about?
I think it's something...
Some is.
We can relate to most of it. You know, you have to kind of experience something to do with the songs to be able to write it.
That's what the fans like. They, you know, they like to feel like they know you, or they like to get to know you.
Yeah.
And I think that's what having, you know, an album is all about. If they don't see us on TV often enough, and they have the album, you know, it keeps them in touch with us.
We've got the single Summertime. We're trying to break America. We're trying to keep all our European fans happy and UK fans. So we're kind of everywhere at once at the moment.
Now, there was a time when the Radio 1 Roadshow was as sad as soggy fish and chips and as cheesy as a kiss me quick hat. Well, now at the ripe old age of 25, it's attracting better bands and bigger audiences than it ever has. I joined it on its 4,000-mile trek around Britain to find out a bit more about how it all comes together.
People often ask me, what is the Radio 1 Roadshow? And it's quite hard to describe, really. I guess for me, it is a family day out, and it's a great chance for the DJs to just go out and see the younger end of our audience going mad to all the pop bands. And it's basically a fun day out.
But none of this could happen without months of careful behind-the-scenes planning.
In December, Radio 1 have come to me and said, we want to do a 5-week tour, and I sit down and work out a route that we can logically do and get round in the time, and present it to the execs here at Radio 1. They then rubber stamp it, and I start on the phone in the new year, the very first week of the new year, ringing all the places saying, how would you like to see the roadshow this year? Would you like us to come? Almost without exception, everybody's up for it.
The Radio 1 Roadshow is a massive event, a lot of people involved in it, and Richard, who I know you're following around, is the man with the nightmare of all year, trying to persuade councils that we should come along and totally disrupt their town for the day. And the poor guys get here, I think, at 5 or 6 in the morning to set the gear up, you know. Luckily I'm in bed at that point, but there is a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes that people never see.
We had 2 weeks of sunshine, couldn't ask for more, except today, our first rain, but never mind, it'll pass over.
Stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock. Stop the rock.
So what exactly is involved in getting the show on the road?
The roadshow itself is a 40-foot Arctic and a 30-foot rigid truck that back up together. We have another 40-foot Arctic that carries all the staging, extra staging. We have a big stage now, much bigger than we ever had before. Plus all our safety barriers, we're totally self-contained. We have a satellite vehicle that we use to broadcast with. We have a giant screen that rises up behind the roadshow. Plus, of course, vehicles to carry personnel, DJs, what have you. So it's, I suppose it's about 8 or 9 vehicles altogether. Each day we kick off at 6 in the morning, the boys start rigging, and we're usually up and running and able to play music about 9 o'clock.
More than a woman, more than a woman to me, baby. More than a woman, more than a woman, more than a woman to me.
A few years ago, Radio 1 changed its style and brought in new DJs like myself, and a lot of us are more kind of music based, you know, we're actually really into our music.
Bands that wouldn't have played the roadshow years ago, and now regularly, we regularly have them on. Bands like Cars, Ocean Colour Scene, Skunk and Nancy, it's brilliant.
actually be the warm-up act on Radio 1, and it's all started in the clothes show.
Yeah, it was in Scotland, first one we done, and we sort of blagged our way on by the security guard. He got us on the Roadshow, and that was the first one we done. So it's great to do the summer Roadshows, all the crowds and the weather. It's a great family day out, really.
The sort of crowds you're attracting and some of the events, it's the same as doing Wembley or something, like 17 to 20,000 people you can get at some events. So for them it's like doing a stadium gig, and it's a good laugh.
Really glad that we've been given the chance to play at Radio 1. We're having a great time, and the audience is fantastic. When they sing along to lyrics, it's such an amazing feeling. We've had a really good response to stand up. It's been absolutely fantastic. We get a chance to meet our fans and perform to our fans. And with Radio 1, you get to go around different places in the country and see all different fans, but they're all everyone's as energetic. They're still, want to show their appreciation. They're still ready to clap their hands and stuff, which is really amazing. How many people know our songs?
Yeah, the roadshow went wonderful. I have to say the sun came out, 911 came, and great day. We'll be back next year.
Well, we're going to take a quick break, but make sure you join us afterwards for an exclusive preview of Caprice. Yes, that's Caprice's debut album.